Yes. I mean, the things we've been saying. So one habit is being curious about how they're changing right in front of you, and then um, going with the flow. So if someone is changing, not opposing that. Think of all the pain we cause each other by saying, no, no, you can't grow up to be an engineer. You have to be a doctor, or you can't grow up to be a woodworker. You have to be a lawyer. However, we decide someone else has to live their life. That is a recipe for pain and suffering
How come?
in families, because each of us is who we are, right? Each of us is this unfolding being who has their own likes and dislikes, their own talents. And so if I think, oh, my child has to be like me, that's a recipe for disaster. So what if we could really be curious about who is this being that I've brought into the world, and how can I help this person express who they are in the world? That's a big factor in which families thrive.
When you look at couples and this innate desire that we have to either change or control them.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned that one of the amazing things that you can do for someone is to step aside and not interrupt the flow of them changing. I was just curious, what do you think the balance is between the nudging, get off the couch, we got to take a walk, you've been sitting at your desk all day, and stepping in and trying to control somebody?
I'm going to quote a famous Zen teacher who told his monks, "You're perfect just as you are, and you could use a little improvement." So it's this kind of paradox that, yes, we want to accept each other and we want to help each other be better, right? So it is a little of both. Like, we don't want to just accept kids and let them do whatever they want, because they'll be heathens. They won't learn to function in the world.
They're also not adults yet.
They're not adults yet. They're not able to choose for themselves. We can't say to the toddler, sure, go out and play in the street if you want to. No. And you're right. We do want to say to our partner, come take a walk with me. You know, we've spent enough time on the couch. The balance is trying to let someone be who they are, but to nudge them in the ways that we can to be healthier, to do things that we think will help them be happier.